Texas League Baseball is next. And a good Wednesday, everybody. We welcome you into a live broadcast of Texas League Baseball. And now here is the voice of the San Antonio Missions, John Baker. Thank you, Bob. Good evening, one and all, everybody. We welcome you into Wichita, Kansas. As we get set for the second game of our six-game set between the visiting San Antonio Missions and your Wichita Wind Surge. Well, tonight is Military Appreciation Night here at the ballpark, and everybody that is military can come in as they show their proof of military ID or any ID that you may have, and so far, pretty good. Series continues tomorrow evening at 7:05 for our first pitch, as we have Thursday night baseball, Friday at 7:05, Saturday night at 7:05, Sunday at 1:05, gates open at high noon as we get ready to wrap up this six-game set against San Antonio, and so far pretty good. Missions after this homestand will head back to San Antonio as we get ready to take on the Frisco Rough Riders in a six-game set there at Nelson Wolff Stadium. And so far, pretty good on that. Missions after that, they'll head to Corpus Christi to take on the Hooks, and then six on the road at Arkansas as they start a 12-game road series, and then back on the last day of June, and that's Tuesday, June 30th, there at Nelson Wolff Stadium, taking on the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Go online now at WichitaBaseball.com or any Texas League ball club, whether if you're from San Antonio or Wichita. You could download the app, Bally Live. It is free. You don't have to pay out of pocket. It is absolutely free. So make sure you download that. Also follow us all season long with YouTube Live as well, as we will be doing our road and home games here on this channel. Well, I'm joined in the booth by my partner from San Antonio as well. Here is Bob. Well, how you doing there, Bob?
Doing good, John. How are you doing?
Doing good. Happy Wednesday, and so far, as always, welcome.
Well, thank you, John. Well, what a night San Antonio had last night, as getting the one run that propelled them to the win, and in extra innings, it was 2-1 the final. And so far, gotta say, pretty good ball game here in the porch.
Yeah, Bob, gotta say it's been an absolutely great ball game and stuff last night. And so far, it was in a one of a million as we all look at it, that San Antonio would get this one. And so far, they clinched the first game of the series opener against the Wichita Wind Surge. And so far, pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta say, John, it was a pretty good game here in Wichita. But tonight is a new night for the Wind Surge as they come along, and boy, I bet they're going to be feistier as ever, but most evidently, that last night's loss proved deficiency when they saw San Antonio just took the W.
No, that is for sure. We're going to make this pregame show short and sweet as we are getting ready to go on this Wednesday night. Military Appreciation Night here at the ballpark, and so far, pretty good. Well, anyway, we got partly cloudy skies. Temperatures today were warm as usual, up to 92 degrees, and so far, just a hot afternoon. Hope everybody got a long sleeve shirt, because evidently, if you don't have a long sleeve, then basically you'll get sunburned. But today in Wichita, it's been really, really gray skies today, but UVA, UVV raises could still be high, and most evidently it's really, really hot out here. Hot and humid, I would say, but evidently we'll have thunderstorms later on this week, and so far many other days of next week as well. Well, we look at Tuesday, June 9th, and so far we look at Amarillo at Springfield, Corpus Christi at Midland, Northwest Arkansas at Arkansas, Wichita at Tulsa, and Frisco at San Antonio. And so far, pretty good as we get on Tuesday, June 9th. And that's where everybody is going to be. So if you're wondering where everybody's going to be, well, they're going to be there in their designated spots. But anyway, everybody knows where we're going to be at. Well, anyway, enough said about that. Let's go ahead and take you down on the field as we present you tonight's ball game here in the porch, home of the Wichita Wind Surge. We've got to say, a beautiful place here in Wichita, and so far these boys looking ready to get things going here tonight. That is for sure. Well, a right-hander, C.J. Culpepper, getting on the mound for Wichita as he gets ready to start his starter performance. And you look at him, a two-seam curveball slider and a changeup cutter. And so far, a pretty good one as he gets going here for Wichita here this afternoon.
The leadoff hitter tonight,
the shortstop is Clay Dungan as he gets ready to go here for San Antonio. And about set to go. Here is the first pitch, and that one is outside, and we are underway with 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, got to say, they're being loud just next door to us, and got to say, it's always something else. That one's going to be right there, high in the air, straight away, and that is out number 1. And a first quick out as Dungan is down for the first down. Roberts is Salas will be the next ones up for San Antonio. Sanabria, Carpathios, Fabian Middle. Vertigo, Murphy, and Castellon will round it out for San Antonio here tonight. Center fielder Kai Roberts coming in as getting set to go here for San Antonio. That one is a high pop-up, straightaway center, up and right. And that is out number 2.
batting third, the catcher, Ethan Salas.
Well, the catcher is Ethan Salas. Salas getting ready to go here tonight. Boy, some pretty good ball games going on as Arkansas leading Corpus Christi 4-0 early on there in the top half of the first inning for the Arkansas Travelers. That one's high in the air, straight away up the center, and that will do it. So nothing much doing here in this half inning. So we now head for the bottom of the first. It's no score through the first half. San Antonio right-hander Logan Gillespie will get on the mound for the Missions. So far, we look at a 2.57 ERA with a 12.9 percentage on strikeouts and a 250 over a 300 for Logan Gillespie. Maddox Houghton coming in is set to go. It's ready to go as that is going to be in for a strike. The count now 0-1. No ball, 1 strike. Here is the pitch. That one is fouled off, and the count now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes the count now. Here is the 0-2 delivery. Logan Gillespie, swing and a miss. They got him. And that's the first strikeout for San Antonio starter Logan Gillespie. Wichita starting lineup, Houghton, Ortega, Gonzalez will be the leadoff 3. Amick, Mendez, Lugo, middle. Culpepper, Spain, and Olivar will round it out here for Wichita. Joriel Ortega is starting up, coming in this ball game tonight. That's going to be in for the strike. The count now 0-1. So far, come on out to the ball game if you're interested. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count now at 0-2. No balls at 2 strikes, the count now. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Called third strike, got him. Next to bat for Wichita, Gabriel Gonzalez. Coming in from the windup in the stretch here is Gillespie as he'll press the attack forward inside for a strike. And it's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike the count. Here's the pitch. And the sweeper will get him out chasing for a strike. It's 0-2. Jeez Louise. He didn't see that one coming, but now he really went after it. Here's the 0-2, and that one's going to be high in the air straight away. Up to right field is Carpathios making the play, and with that, the side is retired. No runs hit or errors in this one as we head for the second inning for San Antonio. No score through 1. We'll get ready to go as Romeo Sanabria will get things ready to rock and roll top of the second inning for San Antonio when we come back. Proud sponsors in San Antonio, West Creek Trail Rides. Visit them at 210-616-6585 to book your reservation with Lana or give 210-800-3335 for Benji Hernandez. About set to go for the top half of the second inning for San Antonio right now on the Wind Surge Baseball Network. Welcome back into this one as we get set for the second inning. Romeo Sanabria, 4, 5, and 6 due up against C.J. Culpepper. Getting ready to go as that one is hit foul, and the count now at 0-1. A lot of clouds here as we go through this evening, and gotta say, just a breezy afternoon, mid-evening as well. That one hit to the first baseman, and that one is out number 1.
That is big. The right fielder, Braden Carpathios.
Right fielder Braden Carpathios coming in as he gets set to go. 1 inning down here this evening as, boy, it went by pretty quick. Yeah, no runs, hits, or errors for both San Antonio and Wichita. But now that's going to be a liner. The first hit for the Missions gets in for that one. Yeah, it sure does there, Bob. That was a pretty good hit right there for San Antonio. And here is Albert Fabian.
That's a ball.
Through this start of the series, Fabian has really been exceptional in many ways. Last night he hit some pretty good home runs, and so far he has really been on cruise control this year for San Antonio in a lot of ways. That one high and outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Well, that's only one way he gets up to AAA pretty soon. That is for sure. Boy, that guy knows how to hit a fastball and puts it out of reach. 2-1 the count now for Fabian, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a bouncy ball to second for 1, and they relay it, not in time, and that does it. No runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left for San Antonio. 2.5, still no score.
Leading off.
Second inning for Wichita is Billy Amick as he comes in as the hot corner third baseman. Is getting ready to go. Here's the pitch, and that is in for a cold strike. It's 0-1. Boy, Arkansas now leading 6-0 against Corpus Christi. Northwest Arkansas leading 2-0 against Midland. Springfield up by 2-0 against the Frisco Rough Riders. That one's high in the air, straight away up the left field is Murphy to make the play for out number 1. Tulsa leading 2-0 against Amarillo. There at Waterbridge Field in downtown Amarillo. Pretty good stadium. Here's a designated hitter, Hendry Mendez, as he gets ready to go. And that one is a high pop-up, straightaway right field. Carpathios after it will make the grab. And that is out number 2.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Andy.
First baseman Andy Lugo coming in now. Getting set to go for Wichita. And that one is going to be pelted deep, high in the air, straight away. And that is going to be a base hit. And that's a 2-out double for Lugo as he gets into second safely. Man, he pelted the crud out of that fastball. It's no wonder that baseball didn't come like when it shatters and the rubber just keeps coming off of it. Oh, that's for sure. Kalen Culpepper coming in now. As he takes that one a strike, and the count now at 0-1. Runner at second scoring position for Wichita. And that one's going to be fouled off, and the count now at 0-2. Runner at second trying to steal for that third. And right there called third strike. They got him. Well, that'll pretty much be it, as that will be the side retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, one left on for Wichita. Well, I bet that manager's not happy at all as he sees that one guy just walking, and boy, not happy on that one.
Leading off for San Antonio, the third baseman.
The third baseman, Rosemond Verdugo, coming in now. Third inning for the San Antonio Missions. C.J. Culpepper and Kaylin Culpepper are two brothers on the same team of Wichita. Always good to see brothers playing among brothers.
Yeah, I gotta say, John, it's really good when you look at it.
CJ and Colleen are good brothers to each other. Right there, liner straight away through for a hit. Well, second hit for San Antonio here in this one.
The left fielder, number 1, Kai Murphy.
Well, that'll bring up the left fielder, Kai Murphy. Got a great crowd here, Bob, don't we?
Yeah, here in Wichita, Kansas, we're doing pretty good here.
Take on San Antonio for the next 3 nights. Sunday being a day game, and 1:05 our first pitch with a gates opening at high noon on that one. Boy, I hope you guys are super excited for that, because most evidently the series coming in pretty good. On right there, and that's up to center field for a base. Not a base hit, but that will be a rough out number 1. Marcos Castañon coming in now, the second baseman. Boy, San Antonio trying to get in another ball game tonight to make it win number 29. Right there to the short. Second for 1. Relay in time, and they get them both. And that's a quick out number 2 and 3 right there. But no runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left on for San Antonio. Bottom of the third, still no score. So Garrett Spain will lead it off for the Wind Surge when we come back.
About set to go for the bottom of the third right now. The Wind Surge Baseball Network. Garrett Spain getting ready to go. 8-9-1 due up against Wichita is Logan Gillespie, the starter on San Antonio. Getting ready to go. Here's the 0-1 delivery. And that's a swing and a miss. And the count now, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him. And that's a strikeout. 4th for Logan. We'll get that one going. You hear somebody saying, I got ice cold soda, I got ice cold water. Boy, I'll tell you one thing, I would love to go for a nice soda right now. Why don't you go down there and ask him yourself there, John? Oh, ha, very funny. Ricardo Olivar, the catcher, coming in now. We'll take a strike inside. It's 0-1. God, I really love baseball nights. You know, fans piled in. Everybody just loving the ball game.
Ball 1.
And that one is outside. The count now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air, straight away. Right field. Carpathios under it. Makes the play, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Maddox Houghton.
Maddox Houghton coming in now. It's 0-1. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Count now 0-1. Bottom of the third, no score here. As nobody on, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And the count now at 0-2. One more chance to get something going. Here's the pitch, and that one foul. And the count now at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And still hit that one foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the wind-up swing and a miss. And that's another 1-2-3 inning. The side retired. No runs on it, no hits, no errors, and nobody on for Wichita. 4th inning coming up for San Antonio. No score as we end 3. So about set to go as the shortstop Clay Duncan gets things ready to rock and roll for San Antonio when we come back. Now set for the top of the fourth for San Antonio right now, the Windsurge Baseball Network. Clay Dungan coming in as he gets set to go. 1 ball and no strikes to count now as we get the fourth inning underway here in Wichita. And that is in for a cold strike. It's the count now at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here in this one. And that one's going to be right there, straight away up to first in time. And that is out number 1.
The center fielder, number 2, Kai Roberts.
Kai Roberts coming in now. Is 0 for 1 to fly out the last time up. Partly cloudy evening as getting this one underway here tonight here in game 2. No balls and 1 strike now to Kai Roberts. And that's a changeup, a swing and a miss. The count now at 0-2.
That's outside.
And that is outside. The count now 1-2. And that's a swing and a miss. Got him. So 2 up, 2 down here in the half inning for San Antonio. And here is Ethan Salas, the catcher. Salas coming in is ready to go, and that's going to be hard hit, straightaway center, and that will do it. No runs, hits, or errors, and nobody left on. Looking out at the fan cam there in the far outfield area. And that is going to be it for the top of the fourth. We head for the bottom of 4, and it's still no score. About set to go for the bottom of the fourth. Right now, the Wind Surge Baseball Network. Joriel Ortega getting ready to come in. 2, 3, and 4 due up against the San Antonio starter, Logan Gillespie. That is taken outside in the count now, 0-1. And the pitch. High in the air, straight away. Up to left field is Kai Murphy. As he gets that, and that is out number 1. Out to the shallow warning track out there in the left field area. Here's the left fielder, Gabriel Gonzalez, 0 for 1 of flyouts. Here's the pitch. And that is inside for a strike. It's the count now, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. And now it's going to be lofted high in the air. And that's going to get through for a base hit. And that's going to be into second on that one.
Third baseman, Billy Amick.
And that's going to be bringing in Billy Amick as he comes in. And that's a strike inside as the count now at 0-1. 0 for 1 of flyouts. As he gets ready to go. And the pitch.
That's a balk.
He's going to get a balk right on him. As now that'll put the runner straight to third. And now Wichita now getting their tie-breaking run. Getting ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. And that's count now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to count. And that one high fly out of play. And the count now 0-2. Still hanging on is that runner at third. No score ball game, trying to prevent any runs from coming in to score. The San Antonio starter looks like he's about ready to get tired and stuff. And right there, swing and a miss.
The designated hitter, Mendez.
Henry Mendez getting ready to go. The 5-hole batter coming in. Takes a strike inside as the count now at 0-1. 0 for 1 with the fly out that he had earlier. Boy, so far getting some pretty good scores. Arkansas leading Corpus Christi 9-3. They're in the top half of the 6th inning right now. That one is fouled off. The count now at 0-2. Springfield now 5-3 against Frisco. Bottom half of the 7th inning there at Statesman's Park. Tulsa up by 4-1. Top of 7, and that one is going to be out of play. The count now 0-2. Northwest Arkansas Lee Midland 6-1. Top of the 7th inning. So far, a pretty good ball game going forward. High in the air, straight away, up to right field, and that ends it. So no runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left on at third base. 5th inning coming up, still no score through 4. So we'll be right back after this as Romeo Sanabria will get things going for San Antonio when we come back. Now set to go for the top half of the fifth inning right now on the Missions and WindSurge Baseball Networks. Romeo Sanabria coming in, 4, 5, and 6 due up for San Antonio here in this half inning. CJ Culpepper now at 27 as he starts his fifth inning on the mound for Wichita.
That's ball 2.
And ball 2 in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. Well, so far it's been a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings here, John, in Wichita. And so far trying to get something going, and now the count now 2-1. And that one, whoa, dear. Okay, that one will miss for ball 3. The count now 3-1. Here is the 3-1 pitch. And that's a swing and a miss. Now full at 3-2. Trying to get a man on base for Romeo Sanabria. And that will miss outside ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Braden
And Culpepper walked his first man on for San Antonio. Here is the right fielder, Braden Carpathios, as he comes in. Yeah, that's in there for a strike. The count now at 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. The count now to Carpathios. And that will miss outside 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Carpathios. Here's the pitch. And that one foul. As that will go out of foul in the foul grounds. 1-2. Again sends that one foul. Sun and clouds mixed, but obviously nice that we'll see a blue and orange hue coming up in just a little bit. Well, 1 down as Carpathios will be out, number 1.
designated hitter, Albert Fabian.
That'll bring out Albert Fabian, 0 for 1, a ground out. From the stretch, and that one foul. And right there, the count now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to count. And here's pitch. And the curveball is outside, 1-2 the count. Runner at first. 1 man down here in this half inning. And that one fouled off. Boy, we've been seeing a lot of foul-ups on this half inning for San Antonio. And that one is pelted. It ain't coming back. Say goodbye, gone. And as he did in last week against Corpus Christi, boy, that one left the yard in a hurry. And San Antonio will strike first. It's now 2-0 for Albert Fabian. Man, he pelted the crud out of that ball. No doubt about it. Yeah, he did. He had that one right in his face, and he just smashed it to kingdom come. Right there, straight away, up to second and first, and in time for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, number 1, Ty.
CJ Culpepper at the 51% of his two-seam fastball. So far as you look on his screen on the percentages, doing pretty good in this ball game. But so far, managers just look at him and be like, I'm watching you, boy. Here's a Kai Murphy, as that is outside. 1 ball and no strikes to him.
1 ball, no strikes. The pitch, and that one's going to be high in the air, straight away left field. And the left fielder will make the play, ends the inning. But Albert Fabian getting a 2-run home run as he smashes that one out of Wichita's ballpark. We had 5.5. San Antonio in front, 2-0.
Leading off for the Wind Surge,
Andy Lugo, the first baseman, comes in as 1-for-1 with a single. And the pitch. And that one is right there. The count now at 0-1. Underway, bottom of the 5th inning here in Wichita tonight. And the pitch. That one is high in the air, straight away. The right fielder, Carpathios, will cut it down.
now batting,
And that is out number 1.
Culpepper.
Well, that'll bring in Kalen Culpepper. Getting ready to go for Wichita. Wind up and the pitch. And that one is gone. Straight away, left center field. That one cruises out of here. Alan Culpepper, the first one of the day. And now they'll chip the deficit against San Antonio. It's now 2-1. Man, that one was smashed on the screws, and I tell you one thing, he really had that one out of here. Yeah, he sure did. 108 mile per hour exit velocity, 33 on the degree angle of that launch. Got to say, pretty good. Wichita now trailing this ball game by a run, and that's going to be right there. And that's going to fall in for a base hit as the second baseman, center, and right fielders try to catch up with it. Going to catch up with that one. And the pitch. And that one's going to be right there. Liner straight away up to center field. And now Wichita making a good push about it. First and third now as Ricardo Olivar gets that single. And so far, pretty good on top of that. Here is Badak Shuton as he gets ready to go. Here's the pitch to him, and that is in for a strike. The count now at 0-1. 46 pitches for Logan Gillespie as he comes in. Here's the pitch to him, and that is going to be right there. Whoa, look out there. Nearly a fan almost getting drilled by that one. That one out of play, foul. Still fighting it off to hit something going. The 0-2. Swaying and a miss.
The batter, number 80, second baseman, Yorel Ortega.
Orel Ortega getting ready to go on that strikeout. First and third here in this one, and that's going to be right there, line drive, and that will score in the tying run on the RBI single. And it's 2-2. Well, I tell you one thing there, John, they're getting pretty good about getting some hits going. Gabriel Gonzalez getting ready to go. Here's the pitch to him, and that is in for a strike. It's the count now 0-1. First and third here, or first for 2 with a single. And the pitch. That one chopped foul, still hanging on. And they're going to intentionally walk him as that will now load the bases. And that'll bring in third baseman Billy Amick. Looking in, here's a windup and a pitch. That one's going to be high in the air straight away. And that will do it as the left fielder Ty Murphy will get it down for out number 3. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and the bases loaded. 6th inning coming up, and we're tied 2-2. Halfway through the ball game here tonight between San Antonio and Wichita. So far, 2 good ball clubs here in the Texas League. They're getting set to go as we get set for the top of the 6th inning for San Antonio here in just a few moments.
Leading off for San Antonio.
2-2 tie here as we start up the top half of the 6th inning. Marcos Castañon getting ready to go for the missions. So far, pretty good. Castañon, the 9-1-2 hitters, due up against CJ Culpepper. Get ready to go, and he'll foul that one as it ricochets right off the ground. The count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, and that one is smashed high in the air, and that will go out of play. Oh, 2, one more time. High in the air, straight away. And that will go straight away center, and that is out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Clay Dungan.
Back to the top of the San Antonio lineup. Here's shortstop Clay Dungan. Dungan getting ready to go here in this one, as that is in for the strike. The count now 0-1. All right, scores coming in as we get going. Top half of the 8th inning there in Amarillo. Tulsa leading 6-1 there at beautiful Wateridge Field in downtown Amarillo.
Ball.
Frisco leading Springfield 6-5 there at Statesman's Park in Frisco, Texas. Riverboat Field, Northwest Arkansas leading Midland 6-1. And Arkansas leading Corpus Christi 12-5.
Ball.
Everybody top half of the 8th inning except San Antonio and Wichita here in this one. And that drilled him. So he will take the base.
The center fielder, Kai Roberts.
Kai Roberts coming in, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Here's the pitch, and that one going to be foul. The count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike here to Kai Roberts, and that's going to be right there. Liner straight away, and that will get through for a hit. First and second now here for San Antonio.
Ethan Salas.
And that's going to bring in Ethan Salas as he comes in. Salas, the catcher here tonight for the Missions. And that is going to be in for a strike. The count now at 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Ethan Salas. And that's in for a strike. The count now 0-2. Here's a pitch. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. And that one is chopped fouled in the glove. And that one is out number 2. Romeo Sanabria 0 for 1, a walk and a run here in this ball game. And the pitch. That's a swing and a miss, and it's the count now 0-1. Pretty good night here in Wichita. Ball game getting going, and that's fouled off. The count now 0-2. The pitch. And right there, swing and a miss, and that is how the inning comes to an end. Well, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on. As we head now for the bottom of the 6th inning, it's 2-2. We'll get set to go as Hendry Mendez will get things ready to rock and roll for Wichita. And it is 2-2 tie.
Now set to go for the bottom of the 6th. Right now, the Wind Surge Baseball Network.
Man, starting to see that orange hue from the clouds that we're getting here in downtown Wichita. Well, so far, that will do it for Logan Gillespie, as I think that poor boy is tired. Here comes Fernando Sanchez as he'll be called upon in relief for San Antonio. So far, seen enough of Logan Gillespie here tonight, but did a stellar performance here for the Missions.
Now pitching for San Antonio.
Fernando Sanchez coming in as he gets ready to go. Four-seam slurve. A circle change cutter and a sinker in the reservoir of our relief starter. And the pitch. And that is in for a strike. The count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That one high in the air, straight away, out of play, foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him down chasing. Andy Lugo coming in now. And the pitch. That is right there. The count now 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that is right there. Liner straight away in front of Carpathios. And that is a 1-out single for Lugo.
The shortstop,
Kalen Culpepper coming in, 1 for 2. As that will foul off. And the count now 0-1. 1 for 2, a home run, RBI, and a run by Culpepper here today. No balls and 1 strike. The count. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a balk. Now the runner goes to second. 1 for 2, a home run. RBI and a run for Culpepper. Now it's going to be high in the air, straight away. And Roberts will make the play. The runner tagging up is going. And he will score in. Wichita now taking the lead. And San Antonio down by a run, trailing here in this one. Garrett Spain, the right fielder, coming in. With 2 outs here in this one, trying to get something going, and that is in for a strike. Count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch. That one hit foul. And the count now 0-2. The 0-2 delivery, and that is chopped foul. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
And that's a ball. That's count now 1-2. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Called third strike. They got him. But Wichita will take the lead. And that will pretty much do it here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. Wind surge out in front. 3-2.
Now pitching for the Wind Surge.
Jarrett Wharf coming in, 4-seam curveball changeup and a 2-seam fastball. Getting ready to go for Wichita as we get ready to go in this one. The batter now, Braden Carpathios, the right fielder, 1 for 2 single. Getting ready to go here in the top half of the 7th inning for San Antonio. The pitch. That one right there, ground ball, straight away, up that first base. And the pitcher will cover that bag.
Designated hitter, Albert.
And there's 1 down. Albert Fabian, the designated hitter, coming in, 2-run shot in the 5th inning. 1 for 2 of the night. And that's a swing and miss. Count now at 0-1. Got warm-ups going on in the Wichita bullpen. And that's going to be right there. And in time, as that will be the recovery throw. And there's 2 down. Rosamond Verdugo coming in now. It's 1 for 2, a single. Military Appreciation Night continues here in this one. And that one's going to be in the count now, 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on here in the 7th inning for San Antonio. And that one pops foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And they throw him out at first, inning over. Well, time for the 7th inning stretch here at the ball game. Boy, just hear the sounds of those ushers coming in, just getting things going. Peanuts, water, all types of stuff. And our concession standers will do the pretty good job of doing that. Well, hope y'all enjoy the 7th inning stretch. We'll be back on this one right after the stretch time.
Well, hope you've enjoyed the 7th inning stretch here, and it's time to get back to work as we get ready to go for the bottom of the 7th right now, the Wind Surge Baseball Network. Ricardo Olivar getting ready to go as he'll face off Fernando Sanchez, the relief starter for San Antonio. And the pitch right there and outside. The count now is 1-0. Wind Surge leading this ball game 3-2, bottom of the 7th. 9-1-2 due up against Fernando Sanchez. That's the count now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Getting ready to go. And a pitch. High in the air, straight away. Carrying on the warning track is the left fielder. Making the play. And that is out number 1. Maddox Houghton coming in now 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the pitch. Fun attempt right on. And they get him right in time by a step. And boy, awfully close as we look at it. Rosemond Verdugo. Boy, this guy really can throw. We got to give him credit for that one. Look at that. Boink. Here is Joriel Ortega. Boy, nice play by the third baseman for San Antonio, Rosemond Verdugo. Joriel Ortega, the second baseman, 1 for 3, a single, an RBI. And a pitch is right there, swing and a miss, and the count now 0-2. The trick shot, 18-12. How you doing? Welcome. Here's a pitch. And that one hit foul. 0-2, still hanging on. Got to say good evening to our fans out there in the live chat. Hope everybody is doing good on this Wednesday night. And that one fouled behind the backstop is still hanging on, 0-2. Well, good. Everybody is doing good. We're doing the pitching for San Antonio here in this one. And that one back up the middle, liner through for the base hit. Well, 2-out single keeps us a lineup on the move for Wichita. Here's Gabriel Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2. And he's going to power that one high in the air straight away. And that's going to be a base hit. Runner coming in from first. And Wichita getting in another one. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Going to make the fans a whole lot happy tonight as these guys are losing last night by a final 2-1. We're getting something pretty good. Billy Amick coming in now. He's ready to go as he'll take a strike. Gets the count now 0-1. 0 for 3. Strikeout and 2 flyouts. Boy, Wichita could carry a big lead here in this game here tonight. Well, most evidently, we'll see what happens. But 0-2, the count now to Billy Amick. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. The Trick Shot King is asking for a shout out. Okay. Well, everybody subscribe to the Trick Shot King. 18-12. Well, that will end this half inning. And it's 4-2 Wichita. Andrew Bash coming in as a right-hander, 2-seam slider, curveball, and a changeup sweeper. Gets in to go for Wichita. Top half of the 8th, here's a left fielder, Kai Murphy, as he gets ready to go. And just look at those clouds. They are a hue color of orange. Nice, thank you. I appreciate it, Trick Shot King 1812. Got some amazing fans out in the YouTube live here tonight.
So far, if everybody sees this guy out here, just go to his channel, subscribe like crazy. I double dog dare you to go do that. No balls, 2 strikes to Kai Murphy, and that's hit high in the air straight away. Straight away center is where it goes, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Marcos Castañeda.
San Antonio down to their final 5 outs here tonight. Here's second baseman Marcos Castañeda. 0 for 2, a fly out here tonight. Almost was a homer just a little while ago, and that one's going to be right there. Liner straight away, and that is through for a hit. And he's going to go to second in time as he is there with a 1-out double by Castañeda. Boy, that was a beautiful fair ball right there, and just hugging down the line, a double straight away. And by golly, that's going to be a pretty good one. Shortstop is Clay Dungan, filling in for the injured. One of our injured men that is still out to this day. He got injured in Tulsa. That was Francisco Acuna. Right there, straight away. Second to first in time. Runner getting up to third now. The base hit will bring him in, and now chip the deficit at least by 1 run. Nice. Thank you for the like and the sub as well. Appreciate it. Definitely do the same. And that is right there in the count now, 0-1. So Bob, go ahead and get on there and get something going, and that's going to be a high pop-up straight away and in right there to the second baseman, as that will be a third and final out for San Antonio. There we go. Subscribed. And so far, Trick Shot King 1812. Pretty good. Well, bottom half of the 8th inning, here's the designated hitter, Henry Mendez. 0 for 3 here tonight. Boy, ball game getting ready to conclude here in Wichita, and that is up to center fielder Roberts as he makes the play.
The first baseman, Andy Lugo.
Andy Lugo coming in, 2 for 3, double, a single, and a run. Let's go give you some scores here in the Texas League. Tulsa leading Amarillo there at Water Ridge Field in downtown Amarillo. It's 8-1 Tulsa. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be high in the air straight away. And they're running it down, can't catch up with it, and now be an automatic double, which puts him to second base. Top of the 9th inning there in Frisco. Springfield tied up with the Rough Riders 7-7. Northwest Arkansas there at Riverboat Field 9-4 against the Midland Rockhounds. There at Bayfront Park, Arkansas leads Corpus Christi 12-7. Pretty good right there.
All one.
Can you read my last message? Sure. I liked and subbed. That one right there, and that's going to get through for a base hit. And a run in to score for Wichita, and now that's the RBI single of Colleen Culpepper. Garrett Spain coming in as he gets going.
Nope.
And that one misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 for 3, single on the run to the Wichita right fielder, Spain. Do you have any tips to get more subscribers? Well, just keep creating content and people will come around and see your channel. And they will definitely subscribe if they find your content interesting. But keep up the momentum, man. Don't give up.
Now batting.
2 down for Spain. Being out number 2, here's Ricardo Olivar. 1 for 3, a single. You're most definitely welcome there. Here's the pitch, and that is a swing and a miss. The count now 0-1. Get set for the top half of the 9th inning. Coming up next for San Antonio, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball straight away. The shortstop throws to Sanabria in time. That ends the inning. Colleen Culpepper gets 1 run on a couple of hits. No errors, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. Wichita leads it by 3. It's 5-2. Mike Paredes coming in now as he gets going for a relief spot for Wichita. Paredes now pitching for the Wind Surge. Ethan Salas getting ready to go. 3, 4, and 5. Last men up for the San Antonio Missions here in this one. And he'll take a strike inside. Is the count now at 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, that is chopped foul. So far, San Antonio doing okay, I guess. What do you think about their ball game here tonight, right, Bob?
Well, I don't think it's turning in their favor, but Wichita sure has been doing really good.
Boy, a lot of cloud cover as we go through the evening, Bob, and it might be raining out there. But most evidently, just seeing these clouds just remind you of having thunderstorms going on. Bro, hit the Spider-Man dodge. Here's the pitch. And right there, ball 4. And that catcher is going to argue with that. And that is ball 4. So he can't say nothing about it. Right outside the zone, and runner there on first. Here's Romeo Sanabria. And that is going to be in for a strike. The count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike the count. And that one's going to be bashed high in the air. It will ricochet right off the building. And the count now 0-2. The 0-2. And that is high in the air, straight away center. Right to the warning track in time for the out. And there is 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Braden Carpathios.
Braden Carpathios coming in as 1 for 3 single. 2 outs left for San Antonio here tonight. 1 for 3 is Carpathios as he hits that one out of play foul. The count now 0-1. And that is out number 2.
Now batting.
Boy, gotta say, San Antonio down to their final out there, John. And it ain't looking good.
No, it's not. Would you rather be rich but have no friends or be poor? But have all your friends. I would most definitely have all my friends. No balls and 1 strike. That's high in the air, straight away and out of play. Foul. Down to the final strike for San Antonio. Hey, Jennifer Wright, come on in. How y'all doing? Hey, y'all subscribe to the Trick Shot 1812. Big shout out for him, of course. Also, subscribe to this one as well if you're liking the content that you're seeing here in Wichita. Broadcasting in our San Antonio booth as well. Good. Doing really good. Thank you, Jennifer Wright. Well, that will pretty much do it. And so far, Wichita takes the W. Jennifer Wright, yes, you may have a shout out. Yes, everybody go subscribe to Jennifer Wright 8358. Well, evidently a pretty good ball game here today for the Wind Surge, as they will pick up their 22nd, now tying up against Wichita. San Antonio now at 29 and 24. But I'll be darned, I gotta say, we gotta go back through last night, because evidently we had to shut the computer off, everything, because of those thunderstorms. And getting in and seeing what is going on. My day's been really good. How's your day so far? Let's see, Rockhounds take the 25th against Northwest Arkansas. So the Naturals will be 22 and 29. That's good. That is really good. Glad your day is good. Glad everybody is having a really good Wednesday. See, Arkansas yesterday, 9-8 the final there in Corpus Christi. So Travelers will strike for their 31st of the season. Oh, I used to play baseball a long time ago, back when I was in the little leagues. And so far, pretty good sport, but after that, decided to do something else. Yeah, San Antonio been getting a lot of storms. Fernando Sanchez coming in. You playing tournament ball? Nice. That's really good. What state? Well, final score, the Tulsa Drillers yesterday winning against Amarillo 13-9. That was a good ball game right there. Tulsa will continue to hold that first place position. Going to play in Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. Wow, that sounds good. Sounds like a fun time right there. Well, we wish you the best of luck in that one, and hope that you win in that ball game. Well, anyway, pretty good one here. Say Wednesday, June 3rd. Nice, a World Series. That's even better. Does it feel good when you get into something good and you're like, oh wow, we can definitely get this one going? All right, let's go ahead and get some final scores going in. And so far tonight on June 3rd, let's see, we have Tulsa beating Amarillo by a final score of 8-3. So Tulsa will have their 33rd of their season. Amarillo now 25 and 27. Pretty good one there in Water Ridge Field in downtown Amarillo. So Wichita will win this one, as San Antonio being 29 and 24. Wichita now tied with Northwest Arkansas at 22 wins apiece. I do the streams Tuesday through Sunday. Monday's being a off day because it's road travel and stuff. But most likely, I love doing baseball streams. Just chill out, enjoy life, and watch these guys play, let me tell you. Our final score in Corpus Christi, 12-9. The Travelers will take that one. So Arkansas still a game and a half trailing Tulsa. Corpus Christi now 22-31. We'll definitely start at 7:05, but if not, around 8 o'clock or so, because I do work with horses at a ranch. But evidently, hopefully, get home sooner before the ball game goes. Frisco getting their 26, so they will take the second place position, winning tonight against the Springfield Cardinals. So that one right there, pretty good ball game as Frisco wins it by a one-run victory against the Cardinals. Final score 8-7. Boy, Northwest Arkansas getting the win 9-5. So they will tie up against Springfield. And so far it'll be 25-26 for Midland. Well, I gotta say, pretty good night here for a Wednesday night. So far everybody played baseball, and so far we're going to do it again tomorrow night. San Antonio continues their series against the Tulsa Drillers. Not Tulsa Drillers, I do apologize. Against Wichita. And so far pretty good on that. Well, we'll have another ball game tomorrow evening. Thank y'all for joining us, and hope y'all have a good rest of your evening as we get ready to go. Nice. Thank you, the trick shot. And thank y'all for coming in to the ball game. Make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I will definitely do the same for y'all. Actually, really quick, go ahead, Bob, and get things going. But if you want, y'all can watch this whole broadcast, and so far it'll be getting ready to go. Jennifer Wright already got you going on a subscription. But anyway, y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.